welcome back to another video. I'm Sha and this is Thoroughly Enjoyed Books. Today I am bringing you a video that I am so excited to do. You might have seen that it has been a trend on BookTube recently to make videos where you predict your 5-star reads. A few people have done it where they've got their friends to help them as well, and I really wanted to get some friends involved with this. So I messaged 5 of my bookish friends and asked them to have a look at my bookshelves. I sent them a picture of my unread shelves and said, which of these books do you think will be 5 stars when I read them? So I've got 5 of my friends to show you today. I've got Shannon from 155 Books. I've got Rosie from Sparkles Reads. I have got my sister Zoe, then I've got Hannah from Book Fangirling, and finally my friend Amy. I am so excited to do this video. I'm so excited to compile a TBR based on the books that they have picked for me. It's just gonna be a fun time. The one thing I didn't think through when doing this video though was that I film my videos on my phone, and all the videos that they've sent me were on my phone and the texts that they have sent are on my phone. So bear with me while I get my laptop here. I them stickers. And I watch the videos that they have sent me. 3 sent me videos, 2 have just sent me messages. So I'll start with the videos because those are the most fun. Let's start off with Shannon's video. I'll put the videos just down here as well so you can watch them.
Hey Shah and Shah's viewers. Today I have been taking a look at the books that are on Shah's TBR shelf, and I have picked out 2 books that I think she might give 5 stars. This was so much fun and I actually put a lot of time and effort into picking these 2 books.
Thank you, Shannon. I knew you'd put time and effort into them.
I went on her Goodreads. I was thinking about some of the reviews I've seen on her channel and like really thinking about it. And that's why after lots of deliberation, I have picked these following 2 books. The first book I have picked is The Miniaturist by Jessie Burton.
Okay, let's grab that one. This is my edition of The Miniaturist. I bought this when I was working at Waterstones and this won the Book of the Year. So this limited edition cloth bound version came out, which is absolutely stunning, but I've never read it, that's why it's still on my TBR. Let's see why Shannon's picked this one for me.
I may have also picked this because I have read it and I adored this book. I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. So I have noted that Shah likes books that are well written, she likes historical fiction books, and she likes books with...
This is a theme that comes up in all of these videos. I've obviously watched them before filming, and some people are saying that I like a type of book, and I'm stood here like, do I like that type of book? But Shannon isn't the only person that says this, so I will point out the other people who say it later on.
Interesting storylines, as well as fantasy books. The Miniaturist for me has all of those things. It is a really well written book. It's got aspects of magical realism, it's historical fiction, and the story in the book is just so unique and different to anything I've ever read. I think that Shah will possibly give this one 5 stars.
So I'm really excited to give this a go, Shannon, because it has been on my TBR for about 5 years since I left working at Waterstones, which is a really long time. So I hope that you're right. Let's see what else she recommends.
The second book I have picked is The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch.
So The Lies of Loch Lamora has been on my TBR for even longer than The Miniaturist. I got this when I was in my 2nd year of uni, so this has been about 6 years. I maybe bought it just before I bought The Miniaturist. It was around that same time.
The reason why I picked this one is because I have heard that it is a very interesting and well-loved fantasy novel, and most people that read it tend to give it 4 to 5 stars. And I know that Shah really likes sort of well-developed and sort of well-loved fantasy books, from what I can tell.
Don't we all?
I think she might also give this one 5 out of 5 stars. But that is all from me, and now I'm also really terrified because some of the other books that I've recommended to Shah, she hasn't loved. So I might be completely wrong, and she'll probably end up giving these books like 2 out of 5 stars rather than 5. But I tried.
The next bookish friend is Rosie. So let's see what books that she picked out.
Hiya. I'm notoriously bad at making predictions because I've thought loads of books are going to be brilliant that weren't, but...
Don't worry, Rosie, so do I. This is why I'm not picking my own predictions and getting you guys to pick them instead.
The ones that I think that are on your list that will be brilliant are The Power by Naomi Alderman.
Let's get that one then. This is The Power by Naomi Alderman. As you can see, I have a bookmark quite a way through this book. I read this 2.5 years ago when I first moved into a house in Nottingham, and I took this book with me whilst I was living on a mattress in the living room. Once all the furniture arrived at that house, I obviously put it down and just never picked it back up. So I am looking forward to getting to this one. And little cheat, 3 people actually picked this book as a 5-star read for me. So I bloody hope I love it. Let's see why she picked it though.
I've seen so many good reviews of that. Everybody seems to be loving it who's read it. There was an interview on the radio about it. From what I gather, it's a mix of dystopian mixed with feminism, and it just sounds absolutely perfect, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And based on all the reviews that I've seen you do, I think that you might enjoy that one. And the other one that I'm going to pick is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood.
Another book I've had on my shelves for literal years. One that I picked up because I almost did my dissertation on it at university. Obviously I didn't because I didn't get around to reading it, and let's see why she picked this one.
That is one of my favourite books of all time. It's fantastic, and I haven't even watched the TV series because I love the book so much, and I really think you need to read it. Margaret Atwood's writing is just fantastic. Characters are really strong female characters. It's another book that has feminism sort of going as a theme. I'm not certain if that's accidental or on purpose, but it is an absolutely fantastic read, so I think you'll love that one when you've read it.
Thank you for those recommendations, Rosie. I actually thought that these are the books that Rosie was going to pick out for me. I don't know what it was. I knew that Handmaid's Tale was one of her favourite books of all time, so I thought that she would pick that one for me when she's seen I hadn't read it. And I think just based on that, that is why I thought she would pick The Power. So thank you for those, Rosie. Let's see if I do enjoy them as much as you think. The last video I have to show you is one that my sister sent me. Now, I asked my sister to pick me some books and I thought she would just text me them, but she did a lot of research and did a video. So thank you very much, Zoe. Zoe's my little sister. If you didn't know, she used to feature on my videos quite heavily. Maybe I can see about getting her involved again. Let's see what she has to say.
Okay, hi Ceciling and Charlotte's followers. So this is my 2 picks for the 5-star. Okay, so the first one is A Brief History of 7 Killings.
Okay, so let's grab that one first. So I was really shocked that Zoe picked this book for me, but it is The Brief History of 7 Killings by Marlon James. This won the Munbacher? What? This won the Man Book Prize back in 2015, so I've had this for a really long time. The reason that Zoe gives for picking this book goes back to what Shannon said about me liking historical fiction, so listen to what she has to say because I disagree with it. But if you've noticed this on my channel, please do let me know if it's the case.
And I think that one would be good for you because it's about an attempted assassination and you seem to like all the crime drama sort of genre books, so that's my first one and that's the reason why.
See, I work in criminal justice and I hate reading and watching things about the criminal justice system and crime when I get home. This is why I'm not a big fan of thrillers, but apparently I give off that energy.
Second one is On the Come Up because it says that it's a story about fighting for your dreams even when the odds are stacked against you.
On the Come Up by Angie Thomas. I read The Hate You Give last year and absolutely adored it. One of the best books I read of that entire year, and I bought this up as soon as it came out, so I definitely want to be getting to this one soon because it's been out for more than a year now and I've still not read it. But let's see why she thinks I'll enjoy this one.
We've not had a particularly nice time, either of us, so that's why I'm picking that one for you because I think that would be a nice one. I mean, it says about especially for black people and freedom of speech, which I know is something that you're really passionate about, so that's why I picked that one. And also there is a photo of you there and there, so there you go. Okay, awesome. Love you, Sister Ling, and bye, followers.
Love you too, Sister Ling. So those are the books that my sister picked. I think I will really enjoy On the Come Up. I hope I will give it 5 stars, but I am still really shocked that she thinks that I will enjoy The Brief History of 7 Killings because I don't think I give that vibe. Same as I don't think I give off a historical fiction vibe, but you know, people obviously think I do. So those are the last of the videos. Next, I'm going to do the books that were picked out by my friend Amy. She's a friend in my real life. She's a part of my book club, and I thought I would send her a text and just see what she wanted to pick out for me. Now, she actually sent me a list of 5 books because she misread the instructions, but we narrowed it down to 2 from the list she sent me. She also thought I would give The Power 5 stars, so obviously I've scratched that one off the list. And then the 2 that she has picked out for me are ones that I'm really excited to get to, but one of them is going to make this video so bloody long because it's going to take me ages to get to this one. She picked It by Stephen King, this little chunk. So my friend Amy is a horror fan and she's doing a PhD in horror films. amazing. She has picked this one because she just thinks I'll really enjoy it. She said it's not her favourite Stephen King, and she did ask me what my thoughts on Stephen King were in general, but I knew she was going to pick this one because it's pretty much the only horror book that I have on my shelves. I've seen all of the films, the old versions and the newer versions. They're kind of something I watch with my dad because my dad is also big into Stephen King. So this is going to take me a while, but I will get to it, especially now I have to do it for this video. And the other book that Amy picked out for me was Noughts and Crosses by Mallory Blackman, another book I've had on my shelves for a really long time. I'm really surprised that I didn't read this when I was younger. It was just never really on my radar at the time. This book has been recently made into a TV show, and that was one of the reasons that she picked it out for me, so I could read this, give it the 5 stars that she thinks I will, and then I can watch the TV show afterwards. And then the last person I asked to give me 5-star predictions was my friend Hannah. I'll leave a link to her blog down below. She gave me 2 recommendations, and one of them was also The Power, so clearly you guys think that I am going to really love that book. Now, she didn't give me any substitutes, so I have decided to substitute that book myself because I wanted to make this a nice round 10. Hannah sent me this book, The Unbinding of Mary Read by Miriam McNamara. This is about lady lesbian pirates, and I cannot wait to get to this one. It is gonna be amazing. I also sent Hannah a copy of this as well, so I'm gonna try and get her to do a buddy read, but I don't think I can hold off doing a buddy read. I think I'm just gonna have to read this. And the next one that Hannah picked for me was Radio Silence by Alice Oseman. This was a birthday gift from Nicole from A Beautiful Chaos of Books, so I'm excited to get to this one as well. These are the 10 books that my bookish friends think I will give 5 stars to. What I plan on doing is reading all of these and doing a wrap up of them in a few months. As you can see, a few of them are quite chunky, so I don't know how long it's going to be for me to get to all of these and come back to you, but I think I'll start with some of the shorter ones to make a start anyway. What do you think of this list? Do you think I'll give these books 5 stars? Are there any that you think I will absolutely hate? And tell me what you think about the fact that people think I like crime and historical fiction, because those are things I would never select for myself. I really enjoyed doing this video. I loved hearing why people thought I would like some books and just seeing what people picked for me. Hopefully I can make this a regular video on my channel, and we'll have to see in a little while just how well you guys know me. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and as usual, all my links are in the description box down below. See you soon. Bye.